I'm gonna get straight to the point in this video. I'm in a mall in KL. There's dozens of malls in KL. This is Gateway, but you've seen one, you've seen them all here. I've got a wristband with a barcode, which I need to tip onto there and then go through this gate and look what is here. In a mall in KL, the GOAT, a Ferrari F40, one of two in Malaysia, and the other one belongs to the royal family. You ain't gonna ever see that in a mall, or you're ever gonna see that, to be honest. This is unbelievable. And then right next door, we have an F40 1-to-1 scale made out of bricks. 1.8 million bricks, and it weighs 1,700 kilos. And then I can top the GOAT because we have an MC12 Corsa. This is definitely the only one in Southeast Asia. They only built a handful. This is incredibly rare, incredibly valuable, and I've never in my life seen this before, although it has been on Sepang circuit and is driven by Zen Low, the superstar, famous, professional Malaysian racing driver, an all-round nice guy and a humble guy. And that's what we're getting to the point, because all this exhibition has been put together by Zen Low. We need to talk to him, find out what is going on, what the heck is going on. You look at this Ferrari, the detail, the work that has gone in is unbelievable. But we've got more cars. We've got two road cars here, or one road car, one race car. We've got the F40 there, we've got the Corsa there, and then we've got full-size brick cars. I'm going to take you around and show you the other brick cars first. Then we're going to grab Zen Low, find out what the heck is going on here. But first of all, I want to take you around and show you the rest of these brick builds. And if we go through here and we walk around this exhibition, we have more cars. Here we've got all sorts of engines, we've got offices, we've got warehouses, everything made out of bricks. And again, here we've got pandas, and we're going to see a lot of more pandas later. But here we've got the next one, the 2.7 RS, completely made out of bricks, and that looks absolutely fantastic. Really looks amazing. And then we have the Malaysian room, and Malaysian people are super proud of their car industry and what they've achieved and what they produce and how many cars they build here. So this exhibition celebrates that amazing history and heritage. And then we have the JDM room. We have this AE86 in tofu livery, completely made out of bricks. And then we have a 260Z in orange. Absolutely unbelievable. And then we have a Stratos in Alitalia rally colors. Look at the quad headlights and the pop-up lights there. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, the owners of this exhibition, they also have all the cars in the exhibition. Unfortunately, the Stratos is in the UK. Then we have a Mini made out of bricks. We have a Mini pickup made out of bricks. We have a Fiat 500 here. This is actually a pickup. And then we have another Fiat 500 here, which is the full body version, and some really nice Italian scenery behind. And then I'm just going to nip through here because it's not car based or anything like that, but it's just incredible. This is the Panda room, and I'm just going to walk through and not say an awful lot because you're going to be amazed the amount of pandas in here made out of bricks. These guys spend years putting this stuff together. It's absolutely incredible. I just want to spin the camera around and just show you the sheer number of pandas sitting around here is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I really don't know what to say about this exhibition. I don't want to get through all the stuff that is not about cars. I just want to focus on the cars. I mean, to be honest, I want to focus on the MC12 Corsa, but you've got to look at this as well because it is just incredible how many pandas we have got in one place. And if I can find my way out of this curtain, we'll go back around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Zen Low, superstar professional Malaysian racing driver with a massive fan base all around this region, to just talk us through the F40, talk us through the project. What the heck is going on here? Because I really don't know what to say about all this. It's just absolutely stunning. You walk in a mall, just an average mall. There's an F40 and there's an MC12 Corsa. Man, every day in life in Asia, it seems like you get a shock.
Welcome to Dreamers Playground. Right behind me, you're looking at a full bricks 1:1 scale of the actual real car. So the whole idea for us, the concept behind this whole setup is to share this experience with the community. Partly is also for educational purposes as well. This is our car gallery sections. What you're looking at here is, obviously you know this is the F40, the only two in Malaysia. One belongs to us and the other one belongs to the king, the current king. So this is with the LM spec, the wheel actually, just the wheel is the LM spec. We have the original wheel, but it was a little bit corroded, so not so nice for display. This car just arrived early this year. Reason is that in Malaysia, we have this law that the car must be over 35 years old to be certified as a classic car to allow us to bring in the car with minimum tax. So this car just turned 35 years old end of last year. So that's why this car now, you know, only recently we brought it in. So it's going to be here for a couple of months, then eventually it's going to move back to the cave. Reason why we have it here is to basically showcase our bricks car, which is a replica 1:1 scale. Basically this car came from here. We scanned the whole car, and then the boys and girls from the bricks art actually put all this together. This car took over 1.7 million bricks, something like that, to put it together. It's very, very heavy. We try to make it as realistic as possible. Believe me or not, the brick car actually have a working suspension, all the knuckles, the upper arm and lower arm. So during the transportation, we actually mount a proper working wheels so that we can push the car around. So once it's at the station, then of course we will replace the actual wheel with the bricks wheel. Just so you know, these wheels is the only one in the world that we actually brick arts actually created this wheel. They're all made out of bricks. I'm quite proud of the boys and girls from Bricks Arts. Even the steering wheel actually move, you know. We also have all the lights inside the dash area as well to make it as realistic as possible. Some of our brick car actually with a working door, meaning we can actually open the door and whatnot. Over there, the brick car is MC12. And that's a road version. This is a track version. So this is mainly built for people who want to go racing. So Maserati only built 12 units in the whole world, especially for their very special customers. So we happen to have one here in Malaysia. I would say probably the entire Asia Pacific. This is the only unit. So this is unit number 11 out of 12. Back then, this is what we call a GT1 spec. So the engine is actually a V12 from Enzo, but then Maserati racing department obviously did something to the engine. I've took this car to Sepang. We've driven this car in Sepang twice already. We didn't really push it because the car is so valuable. On top of that, I see no point for us to push the car to the limit. There's nothing to prove. It's just more for experience that, you know, what this car actually feels like. To be honest with you, it's very similar to my LMP car.
All these cars have got a lot of information about them. This 260Z, if we look down here, we can see it's used 1.38 million bricks. It took 3,000 hours to build and it weighs 1,286 kilos. And on the wall next to it is design notes and build notes, information about what went on. And then we go straight across to the Truno. And again, it's got the information down here and it's got design notes and build notes, all the challenges, all the things that went on when they're doing these projects. If you want to find out more about these individual cars, I cannot read through all this stuff now. The video would just be too long. So I've taken photos of all these boards and I'll drop it down into a gallery on my Facebook page and I'll put a link down in the description below. So if you want to find out more about all these cars, the projects, how it folded out, how long it took, how many bricks, the challenges, everything like that, just drop down in the description. I'll put a link in there. The detail is absolutely incredible in these cars. We just look at this wheel on this MC12, the work that has gone into that, and we can see these big cross-drilled discs. We can see the big red calipers. These are probably Brembos, and you can see the bells, and we can see where the disc is bolted onto the bells. Even the badge in the middle here, and that single hub nut. all around these cars, the detail is absolutely incredible. We can see here the skirt and all the aero work. And then if we look in here, man, it is just unbelievable. And these steering wheels turn, we can see paddle shifts, we can see seat belts made out of bricks. It is absolutely unbelievable. And this big racing mirror, even the door handle, man, I don't know where to stop or where to go on. And on the back, we can see the engine cover, we can see the rear wing, and even the sign up here is made out of bricks. It's just unbelievable. All the lights work, the exhaust, all that big aero. This is replicated off the production car. And we can see on the plate down here, 1:1 scale, 1.8 million bricks, almost 1,700 kilos, and it took 3,200 hours to build. What can you say? So I'm going to finish my video right here with this incredible brick, a full-scale build of the Lancia Stratos. Absolutely unbelievable car. Just amazing, with that Alitalia livery, with that quad bank of headlights. That is one of the dreams of the 70s. Anyway, if you got this far, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And if you liked it, please hit the like button for me. And for loads more content like this, or maybe not quite like this, because I don't think I can see something like this again. This 86 Truno with all the tofu stuff going on, that Myvi there, 260Z, man, it is just unbelievable in here. And that MC12 Corsa, I mean, what can you say? Anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching. See you next time.